In this question, you're presented with the spinning roulette wheel. Today, croupier spins the wheel toward you, and the numbers on the wheel are 17, 23, 35, 47, 71, 32, 53, and then comes your number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 70, choice B, 71, choice C, 73, and choice D, 74. It's your lucky day today, and you can win big. Just take a moment to review the question and think it through, just like you would on a real test. Make sure to choose your answer before time is up. Then I'll be here to go over the solution with you. Let's get started. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? This game today is very tricky, but knowing how smart you are, I'm pretty sure you will be getting the prize, because the pattern here is really simple. Take a close look at the numbers on the opposite sides. What is the relationship between 17 and 71? I think you've got it. Numbers on the opposite sides are reversed. 17 reversed is 71. Let's continue spinning our wheel of fortune. 23 reversed is 32. 35 reversed is 53. And you know what time it is now, right? It's the time for you to claim your prize. 47 reversed is 74. And the correct answer here is choice D, 74. In this question, we'll work with magic square. In fact, with 2 magic squares. Both squares have numbers inside, and smaller square is inside of the larger one. Large square numbers are 2, 4, 9, and 3. And smaller square has numbers 8, 6, 1, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 4, choice B, 5, choice C, 6, and choice D, 7. Take a moment to carefully review the question, just like you would on a real test. Make sure to lock in your answer before time runs out, and I'll join you on the other side and we'll go over the solution together. Let's go ahead and get started. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because here you would be amazed how simple the solution actually is. It feels like I am pulling back the curtain on the magic trick to reveal how it's done. Take a look at the numbers 2 and 8 in the opposite sides of smaller and larger squares. 2 plus 8 equals 10. Does it tell you anything? Guess what? In this question, sum of the opposite numbers in the opposite corners of small and large squares equals 10. Let's look at more examples. I already mentioned 2 plus 8 equals 10. Now 4 plus 6 also equals 10. And 9 plus 1 also equals 10. But now comes the magic moment. I'll show you calculations for finding the missing number. We now know that 3 plus missing number equals 10. So the missing number can be calculated as 10 minus 3 and equals 7. So the correct answer here is choice D, 7. But wait, are you excited for more magic? Especially now, as you know how to solve these types of challenges. Try this question to see how you would do. You're presented with 2 magic squares. First, larger square has numbers 9, 11, 8, and 10. Smaller square has numbers 8, 6, 7, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 4, choice B, 5, choice C, 6, and choice D, 7. After you've worked out your answer, drop it in comments and I'll share my feedback. Enjoy practicing your magic skills. Here's the deal. To solve this question, we need to consider it as a new opportunity to demonstrate your strengths and your intelligence. Trust in your preparation and let confidence carry you through. You're presented with 4 crypto pairs, 2A, C4, 6E, and then comes the missing pair, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, G8, choice B, B9, choice C, F8, and choice D, H9. Review this question carefully, just like you would on a real test. Choose your answer before time runs up, and I'll walk you through the solution afterwards. Let's begin. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because even though pairs looks like a crypto, the pattern here is really simple. As you might have guessed, letters and numbers represent two separate sequences. Every other letter is skipped. So for example, we see letter A, but letter B is skipped. Then we see letter C and letter D is skipped. Then we see letter E and letter F is skipped. And very similar pattern is applied to the numbers. We only see even numbers, 2, 4, 6, and then comes the next number, which is very easy to calculate. Did you calculate it by now? After E comes skipped letter F, and then after that comes letter G. And then after 6, the next number is 8. So missing numbers are G8, and the correct answer here is choice A, G8. To solve this question and succeed on the test, let's listen to Niccolò Machiavelli, who famously observed, "The ends justify the means." Always remember that we must be willing to challenge conventional approaches and think creatively to achieve the best possible outcomes. You're presented with 3 cool-looking triangles, which have a circle with the number on the top. First triangle has number 2 on the top, numbers 1, 4, 7 on the outside, and number 6 in the middle, inside another gray triangle. Second triangle has number 1 on the top, numbers 2, 6, and 9 on the outside, and number 7 in the middle. And here comes the third triangle. It has numbers 3, 4, and 9 on the outside, and 2 missing numbers, 1 on the top, and second missing number in the middle. Your goal is to detect the pattern and calculate both missing numbers, selecting your answers out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 2 and 6, choice B, 1 and 4, choice C, 2 and 5, and choice D, 1 and 6. Make sure to lock in your answer before time runs out. Once you're done, I'll join you on the other side and we'll go over the solution together. Let's go ahead and get started. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I truly hope so, because even though shapes look complicated, you would be amazed how simple the solution actually is. Let's start with the first triangle. Starting on the top, there are 3 numbers, 2, 4, and 6. Guess what? 2 plus 4 equals 6. And if we look at the bottom of the shape, 1 plus 6 equals 7. In fact, middle number inside the gray triangle is calculated as sum of 2 top numbers, and the bottom right number is calculated as the sum of the numbers on the left. Let's verify this pattern with the second shape. 1 plus 6 equals 7. 2 plus 7 equals 9. And you know what time it is now? It's the magic time to calculate the missing number. Well, since there are 2 missing numbers, we need to start our calculations by doing the bottom number, the number inside of the gray triangle. To calculate it, we need to do a subtraction. 9 minus question mark equals 3, which means that question mark could be calculated as 9 minus 3 and would be equal 6. Now we have everything we need to calculate the top number. 6 minus 4 equals question mark, and question mark would be equal 2. So the correct answer here is choice A, 2 and 6. With this question, you either know the answer or you don't. But guess what? If you don't know it, we will give you the hints to get it right and remember the solution for the rest of your life. You need to determine how many sides in a heptagon, and your choices for the answers are choice A, 6, choice B, 7, choice C, 9, and choice D, 12. You will have less than 10 seconds to lock in your answer before time runs out. Once you're done, I'll join you on the other side and we'll go over the solution together. Ready, set, go. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? Here's some cool things about this shape to help you remember it for the rest of your life. Number 1 is that if you connect every other point in this shape, you will form a 7-pointed star. And then another cool thing about this shape is that the interior angles of this shape add up to 900 degrees. I think you've guessed it by now. A heptagon has exactly 7 sides, and its name comes from Greek words hepta, which means 7, and gonia, which means angle. The most notable memories of heptagons is British 50-cent coin, which has rounded version of this shape, even though I'm not sure how useful it is nowadays with all the inflation going. If you are from the Great Britain and watching this video, please make sure to share it in comments. Do you know any other uses of the heptagons in the real world? Please make sure to share your thoughts in comments, and I'll share with you the answer to this question. It's choice B, 7. Are you ready for more? Here's the question for you to practice your skills. How many sides in a nonagon? And the choices for the answers are choice A, 6, choice B, 7, choice C, 9, and choice D, 12. Once you've determined your answer, post it in comments, and I'll give you my feedback. Good luck with this intriguing challenge. Thomas Jefferson believed, "I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. To build a better tomorrow, we must focus on innovative thinking and use our creative energy to turn dreams into reality by solving this excellent intellectual challenge." You're presented with the sequence of numbers 1, 2, 4, 8, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 12, choice B, 14, choice C, 16, and choice D, 18. Take a moment to think carefully about this problem. I'll give you some time, along with the helpful hints, to guide you through this step by step. Let's get started. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because the pattern in this question couldn't be any simpler. All you need to do is just double the previous number. Let's look at the example. To get from 1 to 2, you multiply 1 by 2, and the result is 2. To get from 2 to 4, you multiply 2 by 2, and the result is 4. To get from 4 to 8, you multiply 4 by 2, and the result is 8. And you know what time it is now, right? It's the magic time to calculate the missing number. 8 multiplied by 2 equals 16. Can you do me a favor though? Can you continue the sequence and calculate what the next number would be? Post your answer in comments and I'll provide you with my feedback. And I'll confirm with you that the correct answer to this question is choice C, 16. Are you ready for more? Here's the question for you to answer. You're presented with the series of numbers 3, 6, 9, 12. And then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 14, choice B, 15, choice C, 18, and choice D, 21. After you've done calculating your answer, post it in comments, and I'll provide you with my feedback. Best of luck with this exciting challenge. Think of solving this question as planting seeds in the garden of your future. Each correct answer is a seed that will blossom into your success that you have cultivated. You're presented with amazingly elegant shapes. Don't you appreciate those drops or map pointers depending how you look at them? The first shape has numbers 12, 21, 6 and 7. The second shape has numbers 14, 27, 7 and 9. The third shape has numbers 34, 51, 17, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 16, choice B, 17, choice C, 18, and last but not least, choice D, 19. Take your time to carefully think through this problem, eliminate the wrong choices, and double-check your final answer. Ready, set, go. Time's up. Are you ready with your answer? I hope you are, since the pattern here cannot be any simpler. Take a close look at numbers diagonally. 6 multiplied by 2 equals 12, and 7 multiplied by 3 equals 21. In fact, lower numbers multiplied by 2 and 3 are used to calculate the top numbers diagonally. Let's confirm that we're on the right track with the second shape. 7 multiplied by 2 equals 14, and 9 multiplied by 3 equals 27. Now let's switch to the third shape. 17 multiplied by 2 equals 34. And you know what time it is? It's the magic time to calculate the missing number. 51 divided by 3 equals 17. So the correct answer here is choice B, 17. But wait, there is more. Here's the question for you to practice. You're presented with 3 shapes. First shape has numbers 10, 20, 5, and 4. Second shape has numbers 6, 24, 3, and 6. And then the third shape has numbers 14, 36, 7, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 6, choice B, 7, choice C, 8, and choice D, 9. After you've calculated your answer, post it in comments and I'll provide you my feedback. Best of luck with this exciting challenge. I gotta tell you, solving this question is like navigating through the maze blindfold. Challenging, a bit disorienting, and probably not recommended. You're presented with the sequence of numbers. The numbers are 14, 17, 28, 11, 41, 71, 82, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 95, choice B, 72, choice C, 11, and last but not least, choice D, 10. Take a close look to see if you can come up with the answer. If you watched enough problems on this channel, you know that to solve these types of challenges, you need to think out of the box. The good thing is, I have full confidence that you can solve this challenge by giving yourself enough time to think about it. Are you ready? Let's move forward so we can solve and review the solution together. And obviously, if you have a better way to solve it, please make sure to post in comments. I hope you took my comment to think out of the box to heart. You do not always need to look at the sequence of numbers, but sometimes need to look at the other patterns as well. And in this case, the numbers on the opposite side of the shape are the reversed versions of themselves. Let's look at the examples. 14 becomes 41. 17 becomes 71, 28 becomes 82, and the missing number 11 is the same, 11. So the correct answer here is choice C, 11. To solve this amazing question, let's remember Ralph Waldo Emerson, who famously wrote, "Every artist was first an amateur." I think his words encourage us to think beyond what we already know and approach this challenge with fresh perspectives and fearless creativity. You're presented with the large grid, which has missing pieces, and your goal is to identify the piece that fits. Your choices for the answers are choices A, B, C, and D. Here's what we're gonna do. Take a moment to understand the question just like you would in a real test. Make sure you choose your answer before time is up. Afterwards, I'll walk you through the solution step by step. Let's go ahead and get started. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because the solution here is not very difficult. In fact, to solve it, we need to do 2 things. We need to focus on the edge areas and review the differences closely. And in the second step, we need to eliminate answer options that don't fit based on their shape and block count. Let's start by identifying those edge areas we need to focus on. I identified 5. Do you see more? This is what I found. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are the areas where you need to look closely and the block difference in the answer choices. Let's look at the example. Let's look at the example in the first edge areas. You see that there are 2 blocks missing. Unfortunately, this doesn't help us much because these 2 blocks exist in all 4 answer choices, choices A, B, C, and D. Let's focus on the edge area 2. As we can see, it has 5 blocks missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, as far as I can see, choices A, B, and C still match this pattern, but we can successfully eliminate choice D. Now let's look at the edge area 3. It has 2 missing blocks, and this pattern only exists in shapes B and C, so we can also eliminate choice A. Edge area 4 has 1 missing block, but unfortunately it's not helpful because this pattern still exists in choices B and C. Well, our last hope is the edge area 5. Let's see if it's gonna be helpful. And voila! I think we're getting closer to the right answer because now we can eliminate the choice C. Well, and you know what time it is now, right? It's the magic time to announce the answer. The correct answer here is choice B, and we can now move it over and overlap with the main grid so you can see that this answer is correct. Do you know any other alternative ways to solve these types of challenges quickly? Please make sure to post your recommendations in comments so we can all learn. This question might seem like trying to untangle holiday lights. Messy at first, but you will shine bright once you get it solved. My advice, keep untangling. The glow of your success is right around the corner. You're presented with 3 diamonds. Each diamond has 4 numbers inside. The first diamond has numbers 3, 4, 6, and 2. The second diamond has numbers 5, 8, 10, and 4. And then the third diamond has numbers 9, 14, 18, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 5, choice B, 6, choice C, 7, and choice D, 8. Here's what we're gonna do. Take your time to work through this question at your own pace, just like you would an actual exam. Once you're done, we'll go over it together, and I'll guide you through the solution step by step. Time's up. Are you ready with your answer? I hope you are, since the pattern in this question could not be any simpler. Let's take a close look at the number 12 o'clock. It's 2. 2 multiplied by 2 equals 4, which is the number on the opposite side at 6 o'clock. Let's look at the number 3 at 3 o'clock. 3 multiplied by 2 equals 6. Let's verify this pattern with the second shape. 4 multiplied by 2 equals 8, and 5 multiplied by 2 equals 10. Let's look at the third shape. 9 multiplied by 2 equals 18. And you know what time it is? It's the magic time to calculate the missing number. 14 divided by 2 equals 7. So the correct answer here is choice C, 7. But wait, there is more. Here's the question for you to solve. You're presented with 3 diamonds. First diamond has numbers 3, 6, 9, and 2. Second diamond has numbers 6, 12, 18, and 4. And then the third diamond has numbers 7, 15, 21, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 5, choice B, 6, choice C, 7, and last but not least, choice D, 8. After you found the answer, post it in comments and I'll provide my feedback. Best of luck with this exciting challenge. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you for helping us to become one of the largest YouTube channels to help people become smarter, increase your IQ, and to pass any test. If the content of this video was helpful, please make sure to click the like button to help YouTube algorithm promote this video and help other people to find it faster. Giving us a like is also a way for you to tell us that you need more content like this, and when you tell us, we will deliver it for you in the future. For links to free and premium resources, please check the description and comments of this video. You can also go directly to our website, howtoanalyzedata.net, to download the materials related to this topic. I really appreciate your endorsement, support, and patronage of this channel. And thank you for considering to become a member and considering to subscribe. Please leave feedback, suggestions, or corrections in comments. And all the best on your journey. I'll see you in my next video.